A pleasant morning to all. My name is Bhavani and my PPT topic is Industrial Effects on Human Life. Industrial effects. The pollution centered from the industries enters into the human body and through the respiratory system causes lungs cancer and effect on our lungs. And main industries through this slide, the main industrial effects are mainly effects on air, water, soil, and plants. These are the interlinked and air pollution cause birds and plants is affected on domestic animal and water contaminated water is affects on fishes and these are all linked and these are impacted on humans. And next slide is here we see air pollution because of industrial effects. This contaminated air is enters into the air and pollutes the air. This polluted air is once humans is breathe, it difficult to feel breathing and some other problems are affected by humans. Anyone see this picture? And smoke is enters into the environment and polluted. And next slide is water pollution. Because of these industries, this contaminated water is enters into the nearby fields and ponds. Who's the of the farmers use this contaminated water and cultivate the vegetables and sell into the market and these polluted vegetables are eaten, people are affected by them, causes cancer, some other diseases cause. Next slide is breathing problems due to industries cause. And this carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, nitrogen, these are the toxic gases and we breathe it and causes breathe difficult to breathe and coughs. And next, toxic gases due to industries. These are the harmful gases. And nitrogen is causes a difficult to breathe and makes the causes cancer and that's like diseases. And next one is picture of industries and and anyone and anyone say what is the prevention of this these industrial effects? Two or three points. Prevention of industrial effects. From anyone? 2 points. Okay, I'm saying questions.
You're crossing the time. When time limit is given, you should follow the time limit. Yeah, answer first.
Anyone answer?
Anyone answer? A question should be different.
Prevention of these industrial effects.
If you're not answering, please let them know.
And purify and one first it enters this polluted water into the ponds and rivers. You purify this water and enters and next
Follow the timeline. Follow the timeline. Your time is already done. Come.
thank you.
Next person, you check the camera properly. Camera is not straight. Yeah, good. Who is the next one? I asked you to switch off the camera once your PPT is done.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I asked you to switch off the camera. Yes. Once if your presentation is done, switch off camera and microphone, then allow others to do it.
And good afternoon. Today my topic is tourism and importance to the society balance. First, we know about what is tourism. Anyone? What is tourism? Tourism that involves a short term of movement that we rotate the world means tourism may impact to the social like economically, cultural and environment. Mainly economically. Yes, economical means when we go any place, they should have certain rules. When we went any place, they ask the permit to go inside or see any usual things. We have to pay. It is economically used to our country. And culture. We have nearby states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, they have their own culture. When we went to Kerala, they mainly like Kuchipudi. It's a major classic dance. And, and you know also Bharatanatyam. It is mainly in Tamil Nadu. Mainly they respect the Bharatanatyam because it's the major classic dance of the state. And this Kuchipudi is our own state, has the main dance. And usually, every state have their own culture. I have a question. You know about environment tourism? Anyone? Not an idea. What? Yeah. Environment tourism. Environment tourism means we have to go through a nature resources. Example from waterfalls and any mountain, they have a specific reason to allow the that.
Last slide.
A very pleasant noon to everyone. I I'm Sushma from CSTA. Now I'm here to say you about some essential qualities of a team leader. That is leadership qualities. May I know what is a leadership from anyone in the class? Okay, I will let you know what is a leader. First, before knowing the leadership qualities, we should know about who is a leader. A person who influences a group of people towards the achievement of goal is known as a leader. It means that the leadership is not an action, but the leadership is not a position, it is an action. And I want to say about another line about a leader. That is, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are a leader. Now let us see a slide that is regarding to the leadership. Now you can observe the slide here. A person standing in the middle is having either person hands and raising up. That means the leader is the person who shows the direction to his team members and who guides in the right way. It means the leadership. Now let us know some leadership qualities. The leadership qualities are supportive. That means the leader must be supportive to his team members and he should be inspirational to his team members and highly committed. It means that the leader must be highly committed to his work and he should be passionate about his work. And he should be creative in his thoughts and he should be a good problem solver regarding the problems that are related to his team. And the next slide shows you a leader is walking in the front and the followers are and the team members are following him. It means that the leader is guiding a good way to his team members. And now let us know some leadership traits. L stands for loyalty. It means that the leader must be loyal to his team members. And E stands for empathy. Empathy means sharing and knowing the feelings of his team members. And E stands for accountability, which means taking the response of his team members. And D stands for duty and determination. It means that he should success in his duty of maintaining the team leader. And I think E stands for energy and encouragement. He should encourage his team members and as well as himself he should be encouraged first. R stands for respect. One should give respect and take respect. And S stands for selflessness. The team leader must never be selfish to the other people and all of his team members. And H stands for honesty. The team leader must be honest to his team members. I stands for integrity and P stands for passion. The team leader must be passionate about his work. And in this slide, you can observe that the team leader is speaking something to his team members and he is listening to the words of his team members. At the last, I want to conclude this presentation with a beautiful quote that is become the kind of leader that people will follow you voluntarily even you have had no title or position. Thank you.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, any queries?
What values are most important to you as a leader?
Come again.
What values are most important to you as a leader?
I think the values that are important to me as a leader, I should be honest and loyal to my team, and I should complete my responsibility of my team. Thank you.
You can go ahead there.
A warm good afternoon to everyone. Today I am here to share my presentation Green Revolution in India. Could I know what is Green Revolution? Anyone? Okay, Green Revolution is a revolution which takes place in India. Use of to product high variety of seeds by using of pesticides and fertilizers and high crop varieties. We know all about Green Revolution. What is Green Revolution? We already discussed. Who started Green Revolution? Why did Green Revolution started and where did Green Revolution start and how did Revolution started? We are not in this presentation. Who introduced Green Revolution in India? A part of larger in by Norman Borlaug. In India, Green Revolution was started by M.S. Swaminathan. The was who increased agriculture productivity in developing world with the use of technology and agriculture research. How did Green Revolution started? The Green Revolution started in 1965, introducing by the high yielding varieties Indian agriculture. The end result of the main aim of to make the India sufficient of food crops. Where did Green Revolution started? Firstly, the Green Revolution started in Punjab in late 1960s as a part of developing country program, international donor agencies and the government of during the British Raj, the grain economy unlimited relations of exploitations. The main features of Green Revolution. The main aim of the Green Revolution, introducing of new and high yielding of varieties of seeds, increasing of use of fertilizers, pesticides and weedicides in order to reduce the agricultural losses. Use of latest agricultural machineries like seed drills, harvesters, threshers and tractors. Use of disease-resistant varieties, that production will be enhanced. The famous saying of M.S. Swaminathan, if agriculture fails, everything will be failed. At last, be responsible towards agriculture as a student and a citizen of country. Thank you. Any queries?
Yes. What are the limitations of green revolution? Limitations of green revolution.
Limitations.
Limitations.
Only use basic crops, grains, which are not harmful for farmers and crops.
Does you think green revolution is fail or success in India?
I think it was success.
How can you say that?
Because it's success if agriculture is now is proper.
I asked you to Please tell your right phone numbers to ma'am so that she can read this.
A warm evening to everyone. Today I am going to talk about impacts of startups in India. Before talking about the impacts of startups in India, does anybody know about what is a startup generally mean? Anybody?
Startup is a small company that is started.
Yeah, exactly. But the major difference between a startup, a company, and a startup is self-funded. An individual owner comes forward to invest in his particular startup. So, a startup is a company or a virtue that is focused on a single product based, and the founder bring up with a new idea in the market, which is not only uh, there before. So, a startup helps in bringing up new ideas in the market, which are not there previously. Uh, to identify a particular startup, there are some criteria. One of the criteria is a startup should be registered for 10 years in the market and should not cross an turnover of 100 crores in any financial year. So there are some elements are an equation that make up a startup. So those elements are new business, uh, innovation, ideas, and passion. A new business is what which a market needs in the upcoming generations, and the, these new businesses followed up by innovation. So a business should not be old and which is already been defined in the market. It should be a new ideology and new thoughts. So there should be a new so it should come up with new technologies in the business. So the technology also plays a major role in bringing up a new startup. Technology provides accessibility and provides B2C business with all the members in the market. And the passion is the main thing which holds up these three elements and forms a better, better, uh, better base to these three elements. These four come together to form a startup. And coming to the impact of startup in India, startups has contributed much in Indian economy. It has contributed major part of the GDP, which caused Indian economy to grow. Startups not only contributes knowledge and contributes money to the GDP, but it gives more information and ideas to the youth. And talking about our Indian contribution, our Prime Minister has also started up a new Startup India scheme, which is thereby going on successfully. Thank you. Any questions?
Can you say the problems faced on the startup of India? Can you say some problems that you have faced in India by startup?
Yeah, as people were not aware about the startups in India, they doesn't want to invest their money in a single based startup. So there is no such awareness among the people about the startups. So it was a problem then the starting this, but initially due to the schemes which has government has implemented, now it has become a new phase of development in India.
New suggestions.
Yeah, the government of India should introduce new schemes for these startups and encourage these startups by providing some funding to the new upcoming entrepreneurs or people who want to build up on their own companies.
Good afternoon to one and all. My name is Akshita from CSA. Today I am to present about power of media and what is about media, advantages of media, disadvantages of media, and words of inspiration. First of all, what is media? Can you answer me? What is media? Media is one of the platform, the world for the humans for expression. Expression means here not only the emotion, it means about the opinion and the views. Media plays an important role in the domestic India, domestic countries like India. It is the two-way communication between people and the government. Uh, Now we talk about advantages of media. First, education. In media, I mean not in media, uh, we we gain knowledge by reading newspapers, seeing channels like news channels, etc. So we can gain so much of knowledge happening throughout the media. I mean throughout the country, and we get updated. What are the what are the things that are happening in the country and as well as other countries also, and we can entertain ourselves because when we are in lonely and etc. And disadvantages of media, invisibilism. It means when we are lonely, then some of members will see some bad things in the media. They can influence that and they can turn into a bad member or bad mentality and addiction. Here nowadays all are addicted to mainly movies, etc. Not only in theaters, they are seeing in their mobiles, playing games like PUBG, etc. and etc. This is one of the disadvantages. And health concerns. By seeing frequently their mobiles and laptops and etc., uh, they are getting so many health issues like eye irritations, headaches, migraines, and etc. Fake profiles. There are so many hackers in nowadays. They are using fake profiles and they are cheating the people around them. This is also one of the disadvantages of media. So I want to end the presentation session by I want to give you advice that media is good as well as bad. It is bad. It is depending on the people and their mentalities. So people have to be careful by doing anything in your life. It may change your life either in good or bad path. Thank you.
Good evening, Ananda. Good evening, everyone. My name is Abhinav, CSA class. I am here to give a PPT about the role of mobile phone apps. What is meant by mobile apps? Mobile application is a program which is designed to run on smartphone, tablets, computers, and other electronic devices. There are three types of mobile apps: native apps, hybrid apps, web apps. Native apps. Native apps is developed specifically for one platform. Example: WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. Hybrid apps is the mix of native app and web apps. Web apps is not the apps, but it is present in websites. Types of apps that we use in daily life: social media, entertainment, education, shopping, traveling, banking, food delivery, etc. And there are some advantages and disadvantages of mobile apps. Advantages are it life becomes super easy, fast and easy and modern. Shopping with mobile phones from anywhere and anytime. Disadvantages of mobile apps are people become lazy and depend on apps. Health problems like by mental illness, insomnia, etc. You may become addicted of mobile apps. Thank you.
It's done. Okay.
Good evening, monitor. This is Deepak from CSE. Today, I want to discuss about our life between job and career. First of all, what is job? Job is a work which we do for money without involvement of our mental health, and we are doing like a robots just for the salary only. But career means what we desire in our life. We all have a desire in our life, and we will work for it. Also, while doing jobs, also we can build up our career. While coming to job, working with the time without having self-satisfaction on the work is known as job. While coming to career, a career is a journey that includes all your jobs, experiences, and trainings in the same field or career cluster. A small example: a boy likes to drive heavy vehicles, and another man also there. He has to drive a heavy vehicle for the sake of his family, to feed his family. In one perspective, the man has to drive the lorry for the money only, but the boy has to ride the lorry for our heavy vehicles for his enjoyment and satisfaction that he will get in the driving of that one. And as we compare, it is the salary spreadsheet of some Excel. While we are seeing that blue line, it was his salary in while he was growing up in his career. It was gradually increasing. While coming to job also, it was increasing, but not that much of. While in career, he will get so much of experience. While he was changing his job and going to another company, he will make some experience about everything in the job. And we all can make our job into career also. Like we didn't have any goal set in our life. Some people will have no. They have no goal in their life. So they will do like a robots their job only. So if they take their job as seriously and they enjoyed every minute of their life in that job, they can set their job as a career also. So they can experience more when they are doing that job only. And balancing our life. While doing this one, we should not permit only to our job, or we are not doing job and we are only thinking about career. We have to balance these two. While doing job, we also have to set our career also. Thank you. Any questions? Most important thing in my career to develop. Means, are you asking about me or about my career? My career is to travel only. Like I have a passion to travel. So while doing job, I can earn some money, and so that I can put in traveling, and I can enjoy my career also. It's only about me, not about.
A very good afternoon to everyone. This is Asha Krishna from CSE section, and my topic is the feminism, a cult that speaks about the balance of the gender. Can anybody know what is a feminism? Is there any answer? Yeah, some people are thinking the feminism means it's a feminine being, that's what's happening in our college, but it's equal to that only. And the feminism is the belief that a woman and a man are have been treated differently by our society. In our society, so many people are treated like the boys and the girls are in a different ways. Each and everyone are seeing as a boy and a girl in a different ways, and that's not a good thing, because in our society each and every gender, even though transgender is also equal to our society for each and everyone, and a desire to change the situations, and that was given a new point of view on the society when applying all assumptions about the why things are the way. As we all know, each and everyone are showing a partiality between a gender, from between a boys and a girl. There is a partiality between each and everyone. Can anybody observe what was in this picture? Can anybody answer? Yeah. Is there any answer about this picture? What did you observe in this picture?
Man is evolving but not a woman.
Yeah, can you repeat it?
Man is evolving but not a woman is not.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. In this picture, there is so many ways to have to we have to see in this picture. There is a three ways from the ways of feminism. The first way. The first wave of feminism took place in the 19th century by Sir Charles. And also that the first wave also that and also the second wave also was happened in the 1960s, and the third wave also in the middle of the 1990s. Thank you.